The modern diet is perfect for ruining the gut microbiome for a whole long variety of reasons. Food additives like emulsifying agents, preservatives, excess sugars. If you want an all-expense paid vacation, an inclusive vacation, say in Mexico, and you had too many margaritas for 3 days, that's enough to completely disrupt your microbiome and create that situation, by the way, where fecal microbes climb up into your small bowel. And that's why a lot of people come back from those vacations with irritable bowel syndrome, because they cause proliferation of fecal microbes. So excess sugars, by the way, also cause proliferation of fungal species like Candida albicans and Candida glabrata and others. And so fungal overgrowth is a big problem. A lot of people also, a lot of that's due to sugar overconsumption as well as antibiotic exposure. Grains, because they inflame the gastrointestinal tract. Wheat germ agglutinin is inflammatory, gliadin is inflammatory, amylopectin A causes proliferation of unhealthy microbes. That changes the gut microbiome. There's a long list of reasons why the modern diet is kind of a perfect storm to disrupt your gastrointestinal microbiome. So reworking it and trying to restore something closer to health is a work in progress. Nobody really yet knows what a healthy microbiome should look like. These studies have been done. The microbiome composition stool of primitive hunter-gatherer populations like the Yanomami in the Brazilian rainforest, or the Bantus in Tanzania, or the Hadza or the Maasai in Kenya, or the Maori in New Zealand, or the people living in the highlands of New Guinea. These are people unexposed to antibiotics who don't eat grains, don't have processed foods, preservatives, none of the stuff we have. They kill animals, dig in the dirt for roots and tubers, and unexposed to modern life. Well, oddly, they have a very different microbiome. They have far more species, greater diversity, and even though these populations are separated by oceans and thousands of miles, they have microbiomes that look very close to each other. So presumptively, the microbiological and anthropological communities have said this probably represents what the human microbiome used to look like 10,000 or 100,000 years ago. And we are the thing that's changed. Now, should we have our microbiomes look like theirs? That's not clear. Probably not. Maybe somewhat, but not, because part of the changes in microbiome are adaptive and positive. Some are clearly maladaptive and not positive, but that's kind of a work in progress to understand what a healthy microbiome should look like.